Hey, what's up guys? Luke here. I'm going to be talking to you about the new Hextech Crafting for League of Legends. I mean, it's not really new now by the time this video is out. Just my own personal gripes with the League of Legends Hextech Crafting system. Okay, so to start out, I'm not going to say that the box system is stupid in games. I'm not going to say that, it has no value or has any type of effective way to control a gaming population or the means for people to actually play the game. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying, though, is it seems like this Hextech Crafting kind of got way out of hand. It became a joke. I don't know. Personally, I just think that the whole system in itself is way too buggy. It is way too terrible. It is way too ineffective. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I know it might make me sound stupid or dumb or whatnot. I get boxing systems. I do. Trust me. I mean, I play TF2. I've heard of Counter-Strike. I've seen all these other games use a box system. And you know what's really funny about those games? Those games are usually shooters or, game modes where it doesn't really feel like you're wasting a lot of time just going in there match after match shooting down things. Whereas in League, it's point, click, you have to press this key for this ability, you have to do this on this, you have to know where to position. I mean, yeah, sure, you have to know where to position on first-person shooters, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a good player. It's not necessarily all that into first-person shooters, and they are two totally different game modes. They're two totally different game types. You have first-person shooters over here, and you have MOBAs over here. Now, MOBAs versus first-person shooters is a very different concept, and the reason why I think box items and crafting systems work in those games and first-person shooter games is, like I said before, the game type is different. You're going to matches, you don't feel like you're wasting time. You can go in, play maybe 10 matches of a first-person shooter and not feel like you're wasting too much time. But if you've played 10 matches of League of Legends or any MOBA that's actually worth its salt, you kind of feel like, wow, you need to do something else. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I know from a lot of other people that they're the same way, that they don't feel like they're doing anything after 10 matches. They actually usually need a break after 5, because 5 20-minute matches, when it's not just adrenaline rush all the time, and sometimes it's an adrenaline rush for a lot of other people, but that's not the case for everyone. Now, that's what I'm asking for you. Just keep an open mind. Keep an open mind about this. So with Hextech Crafting, I never wanted to gripe about it. I never wanted to hate it, and I never wanted to dislike it or distrust it. That wasn't my intent. My intent was just to go in the system. Maybe I'll like it, maybe not, but after my own personal taste with it, I just don't really see it being an effective way to actually, I guess, bring the community together, I get the whole ploy, the whole reason why they would do something like this, and it is to say that they needed to bring in a customer base. They needed to make sure that people played more games, so they have more people online, etc., etc., That's why it's so rare to drop key shards. It's so rare to drop certain things. And what's even worse than that? The actual chest itself is random. So not only do you have random percentages for the chest loot, but you also have random percentages for the key shards that drop within random times within each map or match you go into. I know it sounds ridiculous, but apparently I was reading up that you get a 4% chance, 4% out of 100. That is a minimal amount of percentage. That is a minimal percentage for anything. Okay, so 400 out of 100 percent chance that you drop a gem. Okay, and you need 10 gems to unlock a certain type of skin called Hextech Annie. You probably already know about it. That is only specifically able to be unlocked through the Hextech Crafting system. That to me is bullshit. Okay, now let me tell you why I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit because I've been reading a lot about these people who are Annie mains or Annie fans and whatnot. I personally hate the bitch. I don't fucking like her. I think her kid's retarded. I've always had a personal thing against Annie. And look, I'm defending them. That's how bad this is. So you have these Annie-mains who go in there, they're like, Hextech Annie, that's cool. I would drop. I mean, I was reading out on the forums, some people would drop 1,300, 1,500, 1,800 RP for that Hextech Annie skin just because it's a Hextech Annie skin. But nope, it's an exclusive thing for the Hextech crafting system, which I think Riot really screwed the pooch on. So you have, your fan base, your customer base, what have you, trying to play this game, then they go to the Hextech Crafting, and it's an entire series of frustrations. It's an entire series of being pissed off, getting annoyed and frustrated, and sure, maybe once in a while you get something really cool out of it, but not really. And here's the funny part. I got something really cool out of it that I think is pretty cool, but I still hate the system. I think it's dumb. I mean, I know the thing that happened to me in my personal experience was this. Okay, so my first chest, I got Snowmerdinger, a dumb penguin ward skin that I don't even fucking care about ward skins, and some fucking essence, whatever the fucking shit that is. Thanks, Destiny logic, huh? Destiny likes to really give the idea in a lot of video games developers' heads that a multiple currency system is a good fucking idea when it really isn't. Just use essence. Use gold essence, please. Just the same amount of fucking essence. And I know I don't care what you're going to fucking say about the whole, it brings balance. No, it makes it stupid. It's a stupid move on Riot's part to make a duo currency system for a system that's already so annoying and frustrating to deal with. Trust me. I mean, I'm one of the people who have to deal with it. I might seem like I'm just ranting. I might seem like I'm just being, really angry. And honestly, I might seem like that, but I'm really trying to remain calm about this, because I don't know. In my personal opinion, the way Riot set it up was dumb. Anyway, sorry, I got so sidetracked for what I was supposed to say. Okay, so I'm going in, right? And I get my second chest, right? And I unlocked my second chest. It was, I think, Lux, whatever, because I got some key shards. And then my third chest, I was like, you know what? I have a lot of RP. Might as well buy a key and open this, whatever. I don't care. That'll be the only key I'll probably ever buy because I don't actually spend money on League of Legends. So I unlocked Lunar Wraith Caitlyn. Since I main ADC, I was like, that's really cool. So I unlocked Caitlyn. I got rid of that Snowmerdinger skin because I don't fucking play Heimerdinger, and I already got the Breaking Bad skin, so I'm already good on that end. And so I disenchanted that, got the Lunar Wraith Caitlyn, and that was cool. But I don't still see any real benefit to this system. If anything, I'm just reading on these forums. I'm reading from people's own personal, distaste with it, people having a real big issue with it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. I personally, it could be better. It could be worse. It's definitely not like pay to craft like a lot of some people in the forums were bitching and trying to compare it to some EA crap and some other type of bullshit, and I'm like, well, think about it this way. That's pay to fucking create. That's pay to fucking craft. This isn't pay to craft. You can pay to fucking do it, but most of the time you could just play fucking 10 matches, 5 matches, and you might get some key shards. You might be able to unlock that one chest for that random loot. I'd rather you probably do it that way, and I'm pretty sure that's what they intended you to do anyway, because buying, pay to create is, well, it's not really getting people to play a bunch of matches now, is it? And I know, it's my money out of my pocket to Riot. Well, they'd rather have a thick customer base that continues to play games than a customer base that just gives them money all in one lump sum and then just doesn't play anymore. I've seen that happen to a lot of games where it's like, oh, let's try to get a bunch of money from our customers all at once at the expense of maybe they might not like our game. Oh, nope, they don't like our game, and then boom, game is shut down. Why? Because they didn't have people who played it. They didn't have people who enjoyed the game. And I'm not saying that League of Legends is anywhere close, because it's fucking not. It's not even fucking close to being shut down unless there's some weird backdoor politics, fucking stupid bullshit, back alley, dark stuff going on with them, like if they ever go bankrupt, which I don't fucking think they will. That sort of thing. That's the only thing I can think of with Riot becoming one of those gaming companies that just fucking failed, and I don't think that's what's going to happen. So, like I said, just, if you if you agree, leave a comment. Just tell me your opinions. What do you think of the Hextech crafting system for League of Legends? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it should go away, or do you just not use it entirely? Like me, I kind of just don't use it. I mean, sorry. I do use it, but I don't really much care for it. I'm like, oh, I had 8 key shards. I could have opened a bunch of chests. I just didn't notice. Whatever. Anyway, so like I said, just leave a comment explaining to me what exactly you guys think about the Hextech crafting system if you do play League of Legends, or any type of boxing system within the games that you play, like Team Fortress 2, like Counter-Strike, any type of game that has a crafting or a boxing system. Please let me know what your thoughts on it.